What's up guys, this is Astranox. This is my third account on the Europe server. I'm a free-to-play player. Let me just explain to you how I got all these Skystones. I showed you guys my shop, the tabs in there. I'll show them again. So here it is, total logins 30. Let me show you the shop real quick and I'll tell you how I got all this energy spent for free. So packs. All this stuff, like I don't touch it. Okay, so let me talk to you about the calculations to how I got all the Skystones. But first, like, just show you guys real quick. I got 7 6-star. To be honest, if I wanted, I could have gotten 10. I could have gotten like 15 6-star if I really wanted. But I mean, I need to balance getting gear and enhancing it. And I don't need like 15 6-stars right away. I mean, the amount I have is perfectly fine for where I'm at in the game right now. I farm Golem 11. I was farming Wyvern 10 first, and then it was Golem 10, and then Golem 11. And my selective summon was Akates just before selective summon, and then I got Ken on selective summon. That was my combo of 2 heroes that I wanted, and I lucked out. I got Carmen Rose as well, and my Golem 11 team is actually that. This is my team, and it's working out really good, and the clears are fast. It's around 3 minutes, I believe. Okay, so the calculation to get all the Skystones that I got. First, I got to Legend rank 1. So that was 14,400 Skystones. And then in unrecorded history, in the side story, it's the old adventure world difficulty. You can get 4,400 Skystones. That is from 3-starring each stage. Each star is 5 Skystone, and getting all the what's called the region reward. Now in adventure, all the star rewards plus the region reward, that's 3,650. Abyss floor 1 to 60. I got to floor 60, 61, and now it says he's annoying when you have debuffs, and my team is mostly fire heroes, so there's a way to kill him with unhealable debuff. You have to have this debuff on the right side and apply other debuffs on the left side and have those getting removed before unhealable and kill him this way, but I don't have time yet to deal with that. And Abyss anyways, I'll clear it later down the line. I don't need to rush it. I don't like absolutely need the rewards right now. So back to the calculation. The goblin, actually the golden goblin chambers, they give a lot of Skystones. I'm roughly around like 1,000 Skystones out of that. Let me just find it for you guys. Enter golden goblin chamber in adventure. So that's a lot of Skystones right there. After that, we've got episode 2. We got 90 stars times 5 Skystones each, plus 200 region reward Skystones, and what is this? 40 from the AP exchange, and 110 from quests, I believe. After that, we've got adventure, just chapter rewards in the main story between chapter 1 and 10. That is, yeah, I believe roughly 600 Skystones. And if you know the exact number, let me know. I'm curious because I've been writing this down, and from what I remember about these things, because I can't check anymore. I can't check, I have to redo it. So yeah. Labyrinth gold chest, 30 Skystones each. I calculated like 13 of those. There's a Labyrinth 100% completion reward. I don't have any done yet. That's gonna be 285 later down the line. In Hero Connection, you can actually get some Skystones every time you do one of the steps. You know, you can get some Skystones. It's 5 per, and for the amount of steps that you can complete, it gives you 205. But I didn't calculate those. From stage clear reputation, you get 300. Well, that's me. That's for my progression. So stage clear, it's right here. Total number of stage clears. It might not be exactly 300, but it's around that number. So yeah, and tutorials, there's always like tutorials that you're completing, like 3 Skystones here and there, whatever. I calculate like, let's say 100. I know it's 3 each, but let's just say it's 100 because there's quite a bit of tutorials since the start of the game. And also the launch celebration, like that was 100 Skystones there. Guardian Journal, you get 50 Skystones. And total logins, 30 Skystones total, I believe. And Adventures Path, there's like 20 Skystones, that's it. Now beside that, there's a lot of other Skystones that I got, and just from these that I just told you guys, that is, where is it at? 26,840 Skystones. And in Abyss, between Abyss floor 1 and 90, it's a total of 5,600 Skystones, but I didn't complete that. Between 61 and 90, there's still 3,500 Skystones to get. And after that, there's other things to add in consideration is the inventory expansion, that was minus 900 Skystones. Hero inventory expansion, that was minus 800 Skystones. And actually that's how I got that 26,840. Okay, now we're there, and I need to add the arena weekly reward. I completed, I got to Challenger 2 twice, and then I finished in Legend 5 twice. Where is it? So first week I hit Challenger 2. So yeah, all the promotion reward, that's huge, man. That's only Skystones. Like I said, it's 14,400. But now we're at how many rewards I got from the weekly rank reward. I got Challenger 2 twice, so 630 twice. Then I got to Legend 5 twice, so 1,050 2 times. So 3,360 Skystones. And then daily quests in a month, you get 1,500 if you complete all of them. Then in the Heart of Orbis, you actually get 1,080 per month on average. It's actually huge, man. You need to, actually you should wait a bit more to get that that Skystone, because if it procs and you get the triple reward, you actually lose like a Skystone if you don't wait on the right time. So you have to be mindful of that. So yeah, when it triggers 50% of the time, you get triple reward. It's really great. So yeah, on average 1,080 Skystones. Now from NPC challenges, to calculate this properly, you need to like do the fight and check how many hours are left. And I did that for each one of them. And yeah, you get, like if you do it perfectly, which is impossible, it's gonna be close to 900 Skystones. But I removed like, I set it to 800 Skystones because you cannot do it perfectly, you're sleeping and all that. So yeah, 800 Skystones there. And side story, there was 2 side stories. I calculated 380 Skystones. You can get more than that depending on what side stories are available. But yeah, and there's a 585 Skystone. That is the accumulation of login reward during a month, which is 320. The Queen Azuma Shik's gift, I calculated only 50. The guild supply chest, I only calculate like 25, but it's 26.66% chance to get 50 gems, and get 100 gem, it's 6.66%. Anyways, I set 25 Skystones there. I was just doing like a rough calculation of what I think is kind of fair that you would get in 1 month. And also Labyrinth drops, I calculated 30. So when you're in Labyrinth and you're getting a chest and you're getting like 3 Skystones popping up, I set like 30 there. And weekly mission in guild, I set 160 there. It's important to do those, but it's not always that amount. Like it really depends how you luck out on the chest, but let's say it's like 160. So now with all that, I'm up to 34,545 Skystones. Now let's remove how much I have now, 13,019. We are down to 21,528 Skystones. Now you multiply that by 2, that's how much energy you would get when you just buy energy with Skystones, because that's all I do. I never like use Skystones for summoning. And now we're at 43,056 energy. That's a lot of energy, guys, from the Skystones I used so far. and you have to account for the free energy that you get in a month, which is 548 energy per day. That is a lot of energy, guys. You don't think about it that it's that much, but let me tell you, like 548 is a massive amount. You can do 25 hunts if you just finish all your daily stuff. That's 25 hunts right there. That gives you a lot of gold and crafting materials, potentially gear. If it's bad, you just sell it. But that doesn't account for those events running on the side. Like, let's say for the first month we didn't have events. We had these what's called the launch celebration. Now we're getting events. These events, man, they can get you a lot of energy. So on top of that 548 energy per day, you're getting energy here. Like you're getting potentially some leaves, some energy. It's gonna be like different events all the time, but you can get a huge amount of energy out of these. And yeah, you could get like between 0 to, let's say, 300 energy if you're lucky in one of these events every day. So yeah, now that was 16,440 energy in a month. And also you have to account for ranking up. My account is rank 65. So between when you rank to like 2 up to 65, I calculated about 4,500 energy that you get for free from all these ranking up. So this gives me a total of 63,000. What is that number? Is that a 996? God. Yeah, I guess it's close to 64,000. So let's go check how much I actually used. And you have to remember, I did not complete 100% of all the unrecorded history and adventure. There's some of the like normal adventure that I did not complete all stars. So I'm missing some Skystones in there. And where is it at? Maybe it's here. Wait. Yeah, it's here. Okay, so I calculated 63,000. Jesus. Oh, wait. Yeah, 63,996 energy. So let's say 64,000. And the amount of energy that I spent was 62,483. So I'm really close to my calculation. I calculated more because I didn't actually complete all these things fully. So maybe out of all this, I did, there was some energy loss. Sometimes I hit maximum energy. It was very rare. And also I didn't fully complete all the stars in adventure or unrecorded history. So there's that. And maybe somewhere in my calculation it's not perfect. So maybe I calculated a bit more. And it's like the labyrinth gold chest. I didn't open 13 of those. So yeah, there's maybe I opened like half of those. And yeah, I feel like it's pretty accurate for all the things I calculated. Of course, also when you run hunts, you get about on average like a 10% energy return. So there's that. And also like when you're running these adventures and you're opening like chests here and there, maybe you're getting like 3 Skystones here, 3 Skystones there. And I ran a lot of adventure, I can tell you that, but I know players that have run like way more than me because they are focusing more on 6-starring heroes. And where is it at? Here, the amount of stage I cleared, man. Yeah, 3,286. That is a huge amount. So yeah, quickly I'll show all my reputation in a few seconds here. I want to kind of like not complete some of them so I can continue keeping track of them. I was told that if I don't complete them after they hit like rank 30, they would like stay and track all my progression. So that'd be really cool if I don't like complete them by mistake, of course. I'll just go and show you guys my characters, the gear that I have on them. And yeah, show you my sanctuary. Maybe talk a bit about PvP. PvP is huge. Like all the promotion rewards, that was a huge deal. So I got 7 6-star. Ken, Cecilia, got this. Angelic Montmorency, I'm working on her. But it's not only that, guys. And 5 stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I want to get Silk as well as at 5-star, and Kiris as well, because I might need them in the Abyss, and also maybe in the Automaton Tower. So my next 6-star is going to be Guider Ether. The next after that, I'm not sure just yet. Now, another thing you have to think about is that Mascot Hazel, look, her specialty change, and she's at plus 27 here. Like, I don't care about this, not gonna heal for much. And Chaos Axe, like, this is a lot of time, guys. This is a lot of time that I was spending in the Spirit Altars, plus 30 on his specialty change. So many runes, so much energy had to be spent for that. And finally, Angelic Montmorency is the one I'm working on. And we're getting the double drops for Spirit Altar. I need to like do a bunch of those and complete this thing because it's amazing. She is amazing. And think about also the 6th Awakening. I've completed 6th on Ken, 5th on Cecilia. Like, that's a lot of catalysts that I had to farm. And that was before the Alchemist Steeple. Now, Alchemist Steeple is making things so much easier, but man, I was farming this before. There's still the AP exchange. That's not like old school before when there's no AP exchange and the drop rate are super terrible. But still, like, that's a lot of catalysts right there. And yeah, the stats of my characters, here they are. Like, the 6 stars that I have, they actually have gear. That's one thing that's really important. Well, the 5-star, not yet. But yeah, they have gear. So that's another important thing to remember. Like, don't like make a bunch of 6-star and not have any gear on them. That's gonna be a waste. So my build for this is I max this because 1080 Skystones per month on average. I mean, you gotta max it because you don't want any waste. And when you're sleeping and all that, it might be capped out or you're busy or whatever. This is 030 because, let me talk about it in a second, but 210 for running hunt missions because I want ancient coins, the most sought after currency. Steel Workshop is maxed out. I'm crafting all the time. Look at my materials. Like, I'm just crafting all the time. It's very helpful to progress ASAP in the game. And I'll do this random equipment charm later on. This is at 033. I feel like this is the best setup because the gold reduction here is only 20% and I don't need to craft all the time. This is a waste to run. Just might as well farm the hunt instead. And the rare callus craft, yeah, you should craft the ones that are in later zones and not the ones that are in earlier zones. But you should focus on epic callus. It's so good. Get them from here. Just trade some easy to obtain callus for them. Do that every week. You'll have all you need for awakening and for skill enhancement. Totally worth it. You can do each one of them once per week. It's not only one total per week. It's amazing. It's amazing. And it's so much easier to obtain callus now. So there's that. And in the progression, like I said, like Abyss floor, completed 61. It was easy. It was easy with my setups. Nothing, no roadblock. Now 62 for Says. I mean, he clears 1 debuff every time he goes and he heals himself. So I talked about like using unhealable and other debuffs. But as with fire heroes, it's not effective. It's gonna be like I'm gonna have to bang my head against the wall on that one and rely on Mascot Hazel landing that unhealable debuff. So that's pretty rough. And as Michaelis, I killed what is it? 3 bosses: Devourer Rakan, Executioner Carcanis, and Secretary Vera. Still have the Queen to work on and Jewelry Council. To be honest, I didn't spend time on those 2. I was busy farming, and I'm not 100% sure I could kill them it's fine. Like it's no big deal. I'll get to them eventually. And in the guild, well, that's the guild I created. And yeah, we've got some active members. If they're not active and they're not participating in Guild Wars, I unfortunately removed them. But we're doing pretty good. Let's just go in there. It's about to end, I believe. We are winning on that one. We're ranked 9. Yeah, doing good, doing good. I did not summon anything, only mystic summons. That's all I did. And I'm actually getting a lot of these mystic medals by just chain running Golem 11. That's something that a lot of people don't understand, how many you can actually obtain. So yeah, use your Skystones for energy. You will progress so much faster. And yeah, craft is a huge deal because the drops from hunts, they're terrible. It's so random based. It's pretty crazy. But with crafting, you can really like decide which item slot you want, and you can really go for the item that you're looking for, and it speeds things up so much faster. So yeah, I'm saving for a limited hero or maybe a non-limited hero that's pretty meta changing. But man, that is so it might be really rough, like if I go for a hero like that. For Moonlight summons, I got Church of Ilrios Axe twice, and then I got Auxiliary Lots. Man, that was really lucky. And then I got Guider Ether, even more luck. Then now I just got Phyllis. It's Phyllis, I believe, yes. She is a crazy tank for PvE. You don't see her in PvP, but I'm thinking of building her because of the automated tower. And I feel like this could be a worthy investment because she's a god in PvE tanking wise, and the amount of defense she can actually get, and she provides defense buff for the team every 4th attack she'll receive. Very, very strong knight though for PvE. So yeah, I'm sure she'll get some play later on some videos. But yeah, beside that, I showed all the stuff, repetition. Yeah, I feel like that's pretty much it, guys. And yeah, the biggest thing, I play roughly 15 hours per day. So I mean, if you don't spend money in this game, you're free to play. You gotta put the time in if you want to compete, guys. That's for damn sure. So if you spend money and you put the time in, well, you're gonna do really, really good. But yeah, you gotta do you gotta use what you find. You gotta do what you got, like the heroes that you have, the roster that you got. Like you can't just like, you're not gonna have everything you want, so you gotta play it smart, and you gotta gear the right characters. You gotta focus on your core, and you don't want to deviate from the plan too much. But I focused on my PvP core initially because I was rushing for Legend and I wanted to stay in Legend or close to it so I can get these weekly Skystones, and then I focused on my core. But I did all that in a matter of like just a few weeks. So I mean, it really depends on how much time you can invest in the game. If you're not gonna be able to like keep up in PvP, just focus on your core and just progress in PvE. Just do PvP on the side and try to get in like Master or Challenger. I mean, you're gonna get like quite a bit of Skystones still, but I mean, you don't have to go crazy on PvP, and make sure you're in a guild that's actually like active and like doing their what's called the guild wars and all that, so you're getting those mystic summons. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this one, guys. Thanks for watching. I'm Astranox. Like, comment, subscribe for more. Press the bell icon for like to be notified whenever I release a new video, and check out my other videos. They should be showing up on the screen now. Playlists of all sorts: arena, guild wars, guides, tips and how-tos, and Abyss Floor 62+. So check those out if you haven't. And also I have like my Europe progression. I have a playlist in my channel. It's a bunch of tips, like 50+, and I did that when I started in Europe. Like I wrote all those things down. It's a lot of information in these videos, and you should check them out. Like it doesn't only apply to early game, but like mid game and also late game, it does apply there. So I mean, check those out if you haven't before. It's actually quite helpful, and it's what I do on a regular basis and how I was able to progress this fast. Like a lot of these tips, I apply them all the time. Man, you gotta be careful with this daily summon. Sometimes it doesn't trigger the reputation thing, and then you don't get the reward. So let me just, all right, so I'll end with this summon here. Maybe I can get a prophetic candlestick again. That would be like huge. Prophetic candlestick, man. It's such an amazing artifact when you're starting out. Nope, but I got one at least. At least I got one. Anyways, thanks again for watching. I'm out for now. Good luck with your progression and all you do in the game. Peace out.